Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam to get disappointing news from Grace. Ridge is suspicious of Steffi. A couple reunites. Liam to continue dealing with his docked life. Liam aloud. He'd have times left to do all the effects he wanted to do. Liam no way anticipated to find out he'd an inoperable brain excrescence. Liam isn't really allowing about himself. He's spending up most of his time trying to make sure the people he loves are at peace and have support. Liam will get an update from Grace. Unfortunately, the news is disappointing. Finn mentioned to Steffi that all they can do is try to decelerate the progression of the excrescence. Perhaps the drug that they're giving Liam isn't working as they hoped. Perhaps Liam has indeed lower time than he firstly allowed. That will have Liam pushing Steffi and Hope to find peace. Steffi took a huge step forward and told Hope the verity about Liam's condition despite his wishes. That allowed Steffi and Hope to really come together when it comes to Liam's fate and the girls they partake with him. Liam will continue pushing Steffi to make amends with Hope. Since Ridge gets suspicious of Steffi's reversal regarding Hope latterly, there must be an assignation to return to Forrester Creations. Steffi might tell Ridge that she wants to leave the history in the history and concentrate on the future. Still, Ridge will wonder what happened that changed Steffi's passions. Before, she said she'd no way allow Hope back at the company, so Steffi will have to decide whether to be honest or lie to her father. There will also be a romantic reunion. Liam is pushing Hope to reunite with Carter. Carter eavesdropped Hope telling Liam she doesn't want to be piecemeal presently. Carter didn't have the environment, so he misknew the situation. Hope does drop a stunner on Carter midweek. So, she must tell him why she told Liam that she wanted to reunite. Once Carter realizes that Liam is dying and Hope still loves the susurrus, they could be the couple that reunites. Daphne isn't completely out of the picture yet. Daphne is encouraged to start a new line by Will, Electra, and Zend. Grace to have a medical update for Liam. Katie tries to guide Ridge. Zend pushes Daphne to start a new line. Grace to drop a stunner on Liam. While Liam and everyone differently who knows the verity will hope for a good prognostic, that's not what happens. Unfortunately, Grace has bad news for Liam. It's been stated that these types of excrescences are changeable and nothing knows how long Liam has left. Could this bad news be that the excrescence is growing briskly than they anticipated? Steffi will have to keep Liam's condition a secret. While Steffi did tell Hope and Taylor they've been sworn to secretiveness. Still, if Ridge suspects Taylor is hiding commodity from him, he could assume the worst. Katie will have a heart-to-heart with Ridge. It's teased that Katie will give him some solid advice about his love life. Zend, Electra, and will platoon over. The triad try to move Daphne to start another line at Forrester Creations. Daphne will see an opening to Carter Hart. Meanwhile, Hope and Steffi eventually make amends. When Hope goes to reunite with Carter, she could be blindsided by his wrathfulness and passions of treason. That's when Hope tells Carter some important news. This is presumably that Liam is dying. Taylor and Brooke start fighting about the events at the fashion show. The two women will also war over Ridge. Latterly, an unanticipated event snaps Brooke out of her hopeless pity party. Eventually, one couple will reunite. Will this be Ridge and Brooke? Carter and Hope? Two other people that have been piecemeal for too long? Sheila appears to be the further rational character when varied with Luna. Luna's growing more hung up with Daddy Finn and Steffi sweats to keep her from him. Luna's stewing rage towards Steffi could escalate into a significant issue, potentially driving her to her breaking point formerly more. She has expressed feeling detached from herself during her dreadful conduct, claiming that an unknown force caught her, leading her to believe that wasn't her true tone. Yet, this might simply be a sign that Luna is being pushed to her limits. Is she on the point of losing control again and risking another disastrous act? Is her daddy crack too large for Luna to bear? Luna wants to make a new start, but veritably many believe in her. Luna is eager for everyone to suppose she has turned over a new splint and is now on a more positive trip. Still, as this narrative unfolds, it may come decreasingly apparent that she's actually veering towards a darker path. Sheila appears to be growing upset about Luna's obsession on establishing a relationship with Finn as her father. Apprehensive that Steffi will always be Finn's precedence, Sheila understands that it would bear commodity extreme to remove her from the equation. Luna has shown she's able of taking extreme measures when she spirals out of control. We cannot overlook the fact that Luna locked Steffi in a pen, nor her part in the woeful fates of Tom and Paul Hollis. What if Luna loses control and targets Steffi again? Driven by the belief that her mammy is gumming her bond with Finn, Luna may essay to exclude Steffi for good. Still, it could place Sheila in a precarious situation if she resorts to violence. Sheila might feel compelled to conceal Luna's conduct and could indeed take the fall herself, stewing that her granddaughter could end up back behind bars. Sheila loves her son and will do anything to cover her. Suckers know that Sheila has a deep affection for Luna, willing to go to great lengths for her since they're family. Sheila has promised to always stand by Luna, but could she conceivably lie and take the blame if it comes to that? Is she prepared to make the ultimate immolation and face arrest in Luna's vantage? Steffi will endure whatever challenges Luna throws her way, but the atmosphere is clearly tense as Luna's wrathfulness towards her mammy intensifies. Sheila might encounter some shocking news and find herself entangled in a complex dilemma, so keep an eye out for updates on the unfolding drama. Family can be complicated, but for Finn, it has reached a whole new position after discovering that Luna isn't just his espoused kinsman but his natural son. Finn's world turned upside down. Luna wants nothing further than to be part of his life, to connect with her father, and to eventually find her place in his family. But her history is a storm pall hanging over her. One filled with secrets, heartache, and dangerous miscalculations. Luna's dark history is an commodity Finn can fluently ignore. She has not only married 2 murders but also abducted and nearly killed Steffi. Faced with such a disquieting verity, Finn made a pledge to Steffi that he'd cut ties with Luna, icing his family's safety. But can he keep that pledge? And more importantly, should he? First and foremost, Luna is his son. No matter the chaos of her history, that inarguable bond remains. Blood is thicker than water, and forgiving Luna could open the door to a new, meaningful father-son relationship. Secondly, everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Luna's conduct were terrible, but if she's authentically regretful, Finn could be the key to her metamorphosis. An alternate chance might be exactly what she needs to turn her life around. Remission can bring mending. Both Finn and Luna have been hurt, and working through their issues together might lead to a stronger connection and a brighter future. Perhaps what Luna needs is a little love and understanding to change her ways and see the light. Luna's violent history cannot be ignored. Her history of murder and hijacking makes her a clear peril to Finn's family. Can he really trust her, knowing what she's able of? No, he can't. And, likewise, neither can anyone differently, especially Steffi. Also there's the issue of trust. Finn swore to his woman that he'd keep their family safe. How can he do that while maintaining a relationship with someone who has hovered their lives? Does he really want to run the threat of her leaving him? Is Finn ready to immolate the family he has for Luna? We're not so sure that's a good idea. Having placed Daphne in the blend at Forrester Creations, Steffi puts the coming part of her plan in stir by revealing her desire to return to the family business. You want to come back to work? Hope asks warily. Steffi reminds Hope and Carter of the offer they made when they first blazoned their hostile preemption of Forrester. Well, you said I was welcome to stay on board, she argues. But Hope isn't sure if Steffi just demanded some time down to master her injuries or formulate a plan to take the company back. Why the change of heart, the Golden asks. What's really going on? Bill has invited another miscreant into his home and Luna could prove to be indeed more dangerous than Sheila was. Living with him under house arrest, the youthful woman continues expressing her gratefulness to Bill. You're such a generous man, Luna declares. It's one of the reasons why I wanted you to be my pater. But is Luna playing Bill then, or is Bill playing Luna? What's really going on? Speaking of Luna's pater, She was so affrighted that it was Tom's star that she boggled the Joe so he could claim maternity and ruin the life she was erecting with Bill. Still, it now appears that Tom was indeed Luna's father in the first place. Tell me the verity. Lee angrily shouts at Poppy. Jack. He's Luna's father. You betrayed me with my own hubby. If that's true, this whole family situation just got a lot messy, eh?